Coming up next, a luxurious New Orleans inn registers high in suspenseful drama. Rod Taylor heads an all-star cast in Hotel. Next on Cinemax.
Cinemax presents 3 films starring Kathleen Turner.
In the future, I will not have the slightest use for algebra. And I speak from experience.
Director Francis Coppola spins a winning web around a woman who learns true love is more than a matter of time. Kathleen Turner, Nicolas Cage, Peggy Sue got married. Kathleen Turner, Michael Douglas, and Danny DeVito hit the high road to action, romance,
How much romance can one woman take?
and more in The Jewel of the Nile.
Oh, that jewel.
And an endangered species drives Kathleen Turner, Powers Booth, and Rutger Hauer to a deadly confrontation.
Cherokee Island is private property. The owner doesn't like visitors.
Well, I can always ask his permission, can't I?
It's your funeral?
A breed apart. Kathleen Turner, starring throughout November and in all 3 films on Wednesday night, November 18th on Cinemax.
Bye.
Your Eminences, we have a new Pope.
Accept in the name of the Lord.
Pope Leo XIV, a man of the people, a man millions look up to, a man who's become overwhelmed.
I'm completely out of touch with how most people live.
So he embarks on a mission.
Do I know you? You look familiar.
I don't think so, no. Some people say that I look like the Pope.
He finds a simple life with simple people.
You're Pope Leo, huh? You're Pope Leo, yes. Excuse the ship. They see so few popes.
Back at the Vatican, things are not so simple.
The press is trying to bribe the staff for information.
Fernando Rey, Giancarlo Giannini, and Tom Conti star in the sentimental comedy Saving Grace.
Dear Ma, I've been meaning to write, but Uncle Red and I have been real busy. Don't worry, we've been staying out of trouble.
A real whorehouse?
Uncle Red sure does crazy things sometimes.
Keep him busy, boy.
We're making a lot of new friends.
I have conceived.
Thanks, Ma, for letting me go with Uncle Red. We're learning a lot about each other. Throw your arms around this honky-tonk man. Uncle Red's teaching me to be somebody.
Just honky-tonks, flop houses. That's the life of a country singer. Boss, sound good to you?
Sure beats picking cotton and living in a sharecropper shack.
Maybe you're right, boy.
The boy about to become a man. The man about to become a legend. Clint Eastwood and Kyle Eastwood in Honky Tonk Man.
There's something very lovely and real about Hannah.
Did you ever read this one? Elliot, don't!
Lee, I'm in love with her.
You mentioned to me yourself that you and Elliot were having some problems. You were having problems, and problems that are my business, which I don't see how you could know about in such detail.
It's a good thing we had a talented daughter.
I can only hope that she was mine.
I don't know if you remember me, but we had the worst night of my life together.
Hannah and her sisters. Thursday on Cinemax.
Somewhere in Malibu lives a man named Harvey. And Harvey's having a crisis.
At this point in my life, I don't understand anything.
A midlife crisis.
What I was trying to do just bicycle myself to death.
You see, he's turning another year older.
Grandpa Hart.
But he's not getting any wiser.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned.
And no matter which way he turns, he can't escape one essential fact.
We are all going to die one day.
So you see, it's a sad story.
I had a dream that I finally had built the world's tallest, most beautiful building, just so I could jump off it.
And it's a touching story.
He didn't mean what he said last night. He doesn't mean what he's saying these days.
And at times, it's a funny story. But hey, that's life. Jack Lemmon and Julie Andrews in Blake Edwards' close-up look at the problems of being born human. That's life on Cinemax.
True blue, tried and true.
Classics through and through. This month on Cinemax.
Looking forward to it enormously.
An unlikely couple, a timeless romance.
I won't disgrace you, I promise.
Of course.
Peter O'Toole and Petula Clark star in the musical version of Goodbye, Mr. Chips. And hello, Fred Astaire.
Hello, Father.
Debbie Reynolds is the bride-to-be.
Suppose you were to talk her out of getting married.
Maybe.
I'm going with you.
Sex isn't everything.
In the pleasure of his company. It's a cool trip.
Hey, you dig?
A hot town.
You heard me. Take 'em off.
Tony Curtis plays, while Debbie Reynolds pays.
Not what he said. I'm not.
In a rat race, New York style. The mob murdered his old man, and Cliff Robertson is out for revenge.
Oh, I set you up for a hit.
In Underworld, USA. And Pardon My Past features Fred McMurray in a comic case of mistaken identity. So for 5 memorable movies, tune in this month's classic collection.